certainly do look lovely this evening.
Thank you, peasant. Very kind, I'm sure, but a princess doesn't really care what people like you think.
I apologize, Your Highness. Oh, Your Highness, please don't cry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, it's not your fault.
Woo, thank goodness. I mean, I'm just gonna go.
A peasant.
Yes, Princess?
You think I'm beautiful, don't you?
Your Highness, I don't think I've ever seen anyone more beautiful.
Did you still think I was beautiful? I told you I was really older than you might think.
Of course I would. Age has nothing to do with beauty.
Well, there's a sentiment for peasants, perhaps, but I'm afraid you're wrong. Once a woman reaches a certain age, she becomes undesirable to the opposite sex. It's a well-known fact. Do you know why I'm crying?
No, Princess. Should I?
I'm crying because I've reached that age.
Oh, Princess, please don't cry. I can tell you 1,000 ways you are more beautiful than any woman I've ever met. Besides, you couldn't possibly be more than 20.
Of course I can. I'm 22.
But 22 is hardly more than 20. There's barely any difference.
There's plenty of difference. I'm 2 whole years older. Now that I'm so old, I'll never get married.
You are still young and beautiful. No one would ever guess you were a day over 20.
Do you really think so?
Would I be a princess?
I don't know. You're a peasant, after all.
I just had a sudden inspiration. I'm starting to fall for this divine creature. But as I am now, I have no chance with her. However, I don't know who I really am. Perhaps this is my purpose. I could be a prince. You're wrong, Princess.
Don't be insolent. Peasants shouldn't contradict royalty.
Oh, but Princess, I'm not a peasant.
Well then, what are you?
I'm, wait for it, a prince.
Just like that. No, you're not.
Oh, but I am. I've just been in disguise.
Why on earth would you disguise yourself as a peasant?
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. But what I do know is that you are the most captivating nature Emerson eyes on.
You're really a prince?
Scouts are.
You really
You're as fresh and fragrant as a rose, and as delightful as a daisy.
Oh, pinch me.
What?
Pinch me. I know I've had this dream before.
I'm not gonna pinch you, that's...
Well, then how? I guess it's a dream. No, I don't. You're really a prince?
Yes!
Well, we have to get you out of those clothes.
Whoa. Why don't we get married first?
Did you just ask me to marry you?
Will you?
Yes, let's go find a priest.
You've made me a very happy man, Princess.
My royal subjects! Come hear the news! I have found my prince! We're getting married!
We will be getting married shortly, and you are all invited to celebrate with us. So go forth, and makest thou thine preparation. Today is our wedding day!
Weddings? I love weddings! Drinks all around!
There's no one Praise know, it doesn't matter if you can sing or dance. I think you're a great person anyway.
We're done.
The others don't know you.
I don't think that makes a difference. They're all going to think I'm even more crazy when I know Presidium isn't real.
Well, that's just a chance we'll have to take. Besides, how can things get any worse between you and them?
No. Guess you're right.
Yes. Well, you should go tell them the truth now. And you should tell them that there are people out there. And you can do it, Billie. You can tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Billie! 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 Billie!
Let's go tell them the truth!
Knowledge. Knowledge is what brings us together. I haven't got to speak now. Forever hold your peace, part yet. Doesn't matter. It's tradition. It's nothing to pay for anymore.
This is the most important news that you will ever hear. Please, listen. What I'm about to say is going to change your life. And it may sound crazy at first, but please, listen. Everything here is not as it seems. We've all been so distracted by our own petty little problems and desires that we haven't seen what's been really going on all along. Everyone, this is not the real world. We've all been deceived somehow into thinking that all of this is real, but it isn't. There is a whole other world outside of Proscenium. Literally, right there. And we can be so much more there than we are here. I know you can't see it right now, but there's a crowd of people watching us. And I can see them. And if you this isn't the real world, then you will see them too. We have to be. Go be crazy, suffer us.
You know, I reckon this little lady's becoming more trouble than she's worth. I say we ride her out of town.
Excellent notion, old boy. Billie is a public nuisance and can no longer be tolerated in this society. She is hereby banished forever. Take her away.
Stop! She's telling the truth. I've seen the real world too, and it's easier to see than you think it could be if you just believe us.
What? You two? Take them both away. I will not have such disturbances in my kingdom.
Your kingdom? This is my kingdom. I'm only sharing with you because we're getting married.
Of course, I meant our kingdoms. Forgive me.
Oh, of course. Ugly there.
No, darling, not in front of the subjects. Billie, Grace, I will give you one last chance. If you can make you a line when you said Proscenium isn't real, everything can go back to the way it used to be. If not, you will be banished forever! Yeah! What do you say?
I say that you can try to show people the truth, but they have to choose to see it for themselves. If you refuse to see what is right in front of you, then how can I ever convince you? I choose to be banished forever and be set free, than to stay here and live in slavery.
So you have chosen Grace?
I loved it here, and I thought I could be happy here forever. But deep down inside, I always knew something was wrong. And now that I've seen the truth, I can't just ignore it. Please, if you just try to believe us even for a second.
So you both choose banishment. How? Take this both away.
Get married. Well, here we are in the real world.
And there they are, still in that silly illusion.
Do you think they'll ever realize what they're missing?
Oh, I hope so. For their sake.
I just said.
I now know